Hunting here, back with Final Fantasy XIV Online. We're going through Stormblood, and we've just broken the main story quest 4.0 into 2 parts. We're going to go through Monago's section first. Thanks for joining. Again, everything is text-to-speech, so we can enjoy the story without needing to read, or if we have problems with reading, we can still enjoy it. Thanks for joining.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. And, thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention.
Very well. I shall join you in this. General Aldin commands the forces at Castrum Oriens. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands.
Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Got everything you need? Good. Then let us be off.
I'm going to do something a little different in this one. We're going to grab the currents as we're going through. I mean, it just makes sense because the main story of the quest do take you to each of the currents and where the quest is for the next one. So the currents here. Oh, right. Sorry. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Travel ether currents. So 4 regular, 5 from quests. I don't know how many come from the main story quest this time around, so I'm just going to get them as we go. And you should too if you're playing the game. Just makes it easier. So, alright.
Quiet, hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials.
Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing.
When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern. Divided into 2, no, 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements.
3 teams, 3 of us nothing for it, then. Where are they?
Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west, Onion's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5, that should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the east bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised, the 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Right. I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castrum Oriens were under the command of Flame General Raubon Alden, did you not? By Ralgar, the bull of Alamhigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castel and Veladina. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces. Mayhap before the day is out.
Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need.
Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment.
And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry.
It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway.
Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We carry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind.
Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you?
Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once.
Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan on.
And we for our part will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out.
We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall. But that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would like you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map, right here, A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Onion. All went to plan, then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Veladina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once! Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head. That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush! Attack!
Adders, Flames, deal with the escort. Leave the armor to Onion.
Buttermilk. Is that General Alden? Wahahaha. A chance to get my revenge on Onion, and test our new weapons, and kill an Alliance commander. Oh, it doesn't get much better than this.
One would almost think he harbored a grudge against you, Onion. Whatever did you do to him?
Hurry up and kill the Bastrologian ARDS. We've got him outnumbered.
Get after them, damn you!
What are you idiots doing? Give them everything we've got.
There's no end to them. I'm here if you need healing, Onion.
Now I've gotcha!
Looks like there's only the one prototype. Whatever else we do this day, I want it destroyed.
blood!
We got anything else? More armor or weapons or something?
More of them? I'm going to have a word with our scouts.
Roar, Tizona! As a raging bull!
This can't be happening. Not again. He who fights and runs, what the dash? Who in the hells are you lot?
For all amigo. Let none escape.
We have them now. Forward. Forward.
You think you've won, eh? Hey, hey, hey. Then we go together. Self-destruct sequence initiated. 60. 59. 58.
7 hills. There's no time to get to safety. We must disable it before it blows.
$30. 29. 28. No. 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 My secret weapon.
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success.
Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamhigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall.
Credit where it's due, Master Kent. 'Twas Marshal Tarupin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection.
Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same.
As will ours.
It's been a pleasure, Fenrir. Until the next battle. Naga, I leave the signs in your care.
We shall return to the castrum, then. Onion, Mistress Leveilleur, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle.
I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action. I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple, then. Thanks for the help out there. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day.
Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action. But the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time Bredornian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future.
Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Onion, Alize, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance.
Alright, we still have to do his quest to get back into the main story. There's 8 to go with him, so I'm going to break the video here. Probably do 4 and 4, and then we can start getting into the dungeons and other areas of Stormblood. Alright, thanks for joining. Hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.